basically this one and this one, both I have connected. Okay, so let's say first let me turn on this pink one, you can see, right? And as soon as I click, at the same time it will respond. It will work very fast. Okay, so now if I turn off, it will, and now turning on this one, you can see, right? Let me just turn off the room light. Okay, then you will see better. Okay, so now I'm turning on this one, now this one, both turning off. Hello guys, welcome back to IoTBoys. So guys, today I came up with a very nice project and very useful. So basically guys, this project is to controlling your home appliances using your smartphone. So that phone can be your either Android or iOS. It will work on both devices. And also you don't have to install any third-party applications to control, and you don't have to pay anything. Okay guys. So basically it will work on your web browser. Okay. So guys, for this project we are using ESP8266 Node MCU, and we are creating the web server, and we are pointing the web server to the 192.168.1.111. Okay, this address can be changed, you can change as per your need. So let's see guys. So guys, for this project we need 4 male to female jumper wire and one ESP32 Node MCU. I already plugged into this small breadboard, okay, which is nice for this one. And again, if you have a 2-channel relay, then that also work fine, because I had like a 4-channel, so I'm going to use 2-channel of this, and also I'm going to control these lights. I mean, either this one or this one. Okay, so basically I'm going to control 2 lights, okay, using that. So let's now quickly connect all these things. So this is, I'm going to connect with the VCC, and the black one I will connect with the ground, so that it will be like easy to identify. That's all. Okay. Now I'm going to connect this one to one channel, which is V2, and this one V3. One I just left from both sides so that I can easily plug this part. Okay, fine. And then yeah, this one will go to the VCC. So you can see here, if I show you quickly here, you can see the V in, right? So that is the VCC. So I'm going to click connect this one into this, and the ground I will connect with the ground. So ground is here just next to the V in. Okay, so that's the ground, so I connected. Okay, now this one I will connect. So basically we are going to control 2 lights, as I said. So we'll be using GPIO 5 and GPIO 4, so which is here. You can see the diagram here. Okay, so basically in the diagram it would be very clear for you, because it's a kind of very confusing. Like here you can see in the node MCU, like it's number like D0, D1, D2, but it's not like D0 means GPIO 0. Okay, so you need to understand this diagram basically. Okay, so okay, so now I'm going to connect with the D1 and D2. So here D1 is basically 5 and D2 is 4. It's kind of opposite. Okay, so both are connected. Okay, now I'm going to connect this, okay, to the PC and upload the program. Then I will show you like how you can control using the mobile app. Okay guys, so let me just start the Arduino. Okay, and this is the program. It's already opened by default because I mean just writing the code here. Okay, so first let's upload this program into the device. Okay, then I will explain the entire code. Okay guys, so just let me upload this. Let me just okay, it's uploading. Okay, Okay guys, so now finally it's demo time. So just let's see how it's working. So actually I have all connected. Okay, so basically you can see the wire. Actually I just soldered because my screw is not working. Actually I don't have a suitable screwdriver, so just I had the soldering iron, so I just soldered into the back from the back side. Okay, I can show you here. Okay, so you can see these two. Okay, so basically like I said, this was 1 2 3 4, so basically I connected with 2 and 3. Okay, I left 4 because that first and fourth I left. Okay, so just let me do now. Let me connect this to the plug. Now turning on, and program like already it's uploaded. Okay, now let me just bring this phone. Okay, now I have to enter like 192.1, sorry, 192. Okay, already tried. Okay, so yep, so this is app, right? So here actually it's looking more nice, guys. It's looking like I mean, just let me know how you like my design. Okay, so this all I mean, this was my creativity of designing this way. Okay, so basically this one and this one both I have connected. Okay, so let's say first let me turn on this, the pink one, you can see, right? And as soon as I click, at the same time it will respond. It will work very fast. Okay, so now if I turn off, it will. Okay, now turning on this one, you can see, right? Let me just turn off the room light. Okay, then you will see better. Okay, so now I'm turning on this one, now this one, both turning off. Okay guys, so let's see the code how it's working. So basically this is the library, guys, which we need to install to connect the Wi-Fi and creating the web server. Then SSID and password you have to define. I mean here your SSID and password. Wi-Fi, basically this is the Wi-Fi name and password. Okay, and again the we are creating the instance of the Wi-Fi server with the passing the port 80. Okay, then these variables will be using basically for the further I mean getting the header, request header, and based on the header basically we are going to control the I mean get the response what we need to do, like on or off, what we have to do. And this is like we are making initial state of for the both pin basically off, so that we can persist that. I mean let's say I'm doing here off. Okay, on. If I refresh this, okay, if I come here and refresh this, it will again it will keep the state. Okay, what I have done. And next thing is like I'm defining the basically GPIO pin for the output 4 and 5, and this is basically D1. Okay, in your ESP8266 you have to connect with the D1 and D2, because you will not see like 1 2 like Arduino, you know, there is a like a sequence in the GPIO in the same order, right? Like 1 2 3 4, but in ESP8266 you don't have. And you can see the diagram also. Okay, and these are the variables basically being used for just checking the on the time. I mean like when request comes, and we need to keep in the while loop. Okay, so for that we are just storing the current time into millisecond, previous time, timeout 2000 means 2 second basically. This is the millisecond. And here we are defining that this is a basic networking part, so you can keep for you also the same. Okay, this one is free, you can change. Okay, so if basically I mean making it as a 192.168.1.111, so maybe you can change, it's up to you. It's there is no restriction of changing it, and nothing will impact. So just make sure if you are making as a 110, then you have to hit the URL on 110 here only. Okay, so then it will work fine. Now guys, the other thing is let's come to the setup function. Basically, so setup function, I have defined the baud rate of 11 I mean 5200, so that I can listen the I mean I can see the logs on the serial monitor with the same baud rate. So I connected the same. and then I'm making both pin as the output, because we have to the control, right? So basically we need to make it as a output, so both output, and I'm digital writing as a high for both. Okay, so you have seen that what was the problem basically. So if the relay is like work like opposite, okay, so normally it would be low, right? But in case of low, if I keep the low, then my relay would behave like it would be, both would be turned out automatically. Okay, that's why initially I'm setting as a high. So you can check your one how it's working. Then I'm just starting the configuring the networking part. So basically the local IP gateway that all we need to pass here, and if something went wrong, so that's why I'm just checking. If not, okay, so if could not, then you will see the this log in the CL1 here. Okay, then these are just for the printing purpose. Okay, the SSID and password that this SSID I'm printing, and so this is the process where it's start initiating the connection with the Wi-Fi. Okay, so that's the Wi-Fi dot begin with the SSID and password. So basically Wi-Fi name and password. Then I'm checking this. If not connected, then there were 500. I am just pausing for 500 seconds. Then again it loop will go and try to connect, try to see basically. Okay, if not, then again this dot will continues, and it keeps trying in after after each 500 seconds. Then we'll print something like Wi-Fi connected, IP address, then local IP, that all you will see somewhere. If I, okay, so I have already connected. So if I disconnect and try to connect, then you will see all the things. So let me just show you all that part also. So I disconnected, and you will see this is the dot basically, which is trying to connect. Then Wi-Fi connected is IC IP address IC 192.168.1.1.1. So that's what the log is here. Then server dot begin is basically the now our web server is started, and it's like ready to accept the connection. Okay, so that's server dot begin. Now again we're creating instance of the server. Okay, so this is the server dot available. We are checking if available. Then inside this we are just trying to this is a log. Just try I'm trying to log here that if new request comes, then serial.println new client. So guys, maybe for you, maybe you can remove unnecessary logs if not required, or you can add if required, so that's fine. And this is the current line. I'm just checking basically the length of this. Here you can see, right? So these are the some variables that you can understand easily by yourself. So and let me know if you are stuck at any point. Just ask me. No, like you can just comment us. Okay, I will definitely reply as soon as fast I can. So this is connected. If I'm checking like this is connected, and this part is one condition like current time minus previous time. So minus previous less than equals to timeout 2000 seconds. So basically between those two gaps should be less than 200 millisecond. Then it comes down here, and again we store the millisecond, so that again we check for the next request. Okay, so basically it will say if that is less than, then it will process further. So that's the part. And if the client is available, again we are checking for the safety purpose. Already we checked here, but again for the safety purpose we are checking again, so that if not, then we might get exception. Okay, so now I'm trying to read the characters. Okay, so I just for that I have created this char. Okay, so this is the header. Now if we are getting like a new line, okay, so new line like this we are getting, then we are coming down, and then again we are making this like the client.println http content type text html and all. Okay, and we come down, and so basically here the action start. Okay, so basically here we are getting like a header dot index of get, then /5 on. Okay, so this is a get request. Like once we are making any request, let's say I'm turning this on, so here you will see this is the get request, right? Whenever we are doing that, the type of there is a multiple type like get, post, put, delete. Those are some different types of requests, http request. So here once we are hitting this, we are making a get request. Okay, and that we are saying like a 4 and on. Okay, so that's why we are getting like a, let's say for the 4 on, so below is the 4 one. Okay, so this is get request and the 4 on. If we are getting this, then what we are doing, this is a println, we are just printing. Okay, and output state we are just keeping a save, and now we are controlling the our light. So here we are making as a low. If again, if we are doing off, okay, if we are doing off, so here we see 4 off. Now it comes here else, inside the else if we are checking if else off, then this is the printing. Okay, just for printing. Then output 4 state we are defining off. Okay, and output 4 equals to high. Okay, so then it will be turn off. Okay, the same way if you are doing like this one is 5. Okay, the 5 on. So if you see 5, okay, on, then again the same thing is happening. This request comes inside this and this thing will execute it. Okay, hope you make sense. Okay, now this is fine. Now basically the how this UI is coming, this nice UI, how it's being printed. Okay, so this is the part start from here, guys. So I have started making this HTML. Okay, so this is the HTML, then head, meta tag, and all these are the some predefined. So basically that this one we need to define. Okay, else if you skip something, then you the UI might not look like this one. Okay, so basically what meta tag is does, this is the scale, initial scale 1. I mean, if I mean basically for the mobile view you can see how it's working. Okay, so we are going to control this in a mobile, so that we need to make sure it should look like this. So in your mobile phone, like we have seen, it will look like this. So it's looking really nice. Okay, so now come here and see the next line. So this is just for the, I mean, designing the HTML, CSS, nothing else. Okay, if you need something guys, if you need something, some different UI, you can share me pictures. Okay, you can share the pictures, then I can design for you also. Okay, the same design if you need, I can design for you for sure. So again, I mean this is, I'm writing outdoor light. Okay, so this is the outdoor light, the first one. Then basically, so see manually what we are doing. So there is a two way to do, right? I mean, if I do manually, like directly, if I do, I'm not clicking the button. Okay, now I'm doing 5 off, then also it will work, right? So because manually we can't keep remember, so that's why we added the button, and button is doing the same thing. Once we click, then let's say this will do this 5/on. So this is it's going to do, right, 4 on. If we do this one, then 4 on. So if I click this button, okay, then this will trigger automatically. So that's what the UI entirely. I just for I added this called IoTBoys. You can update this part, you can modify. Okay, and then guys, after this all loop, we are, I mean, the once the loop close, we are in, I mean, making it as empty. And this one also, if the carry is returned, I mean, if r/r we are getting, then again we are keeping to this. And header also we are resetting, client we are stopping, then we are just populating this message, client.stop and serial.println. So that's all, guys. Hope you guys make sense. Okay, if you have any doubt, please don't hesitate to comment and ask. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. In the next video, like I said, I'm going to show you how to persist the state, okay, of the device. So if power went, then it would keep your state, previous state. Okay, so stay tuned, guys. And if you like, please do share the videos and like, guys, so because that's the motivation we get. Okay, so thanks for watching.